Are you looking for MM2 weapons, but you're broke? Then check out MM2 Cheap, the website that lets you buy MM2 weapons but for much cheaper prices. Join their Discord for a chance to be chosen for one of their daily giveaways. Go to the search bar to type in which item you would like to purchase. I do not have a code yet, but in the future I might. Anyways, use MM2 Cheap when you're buying weapons for a much cheaper price. Now, back to the video.
Okay, so I know most of you out there probably go to public school, and most of you want to do homeschool instead, which is why today I'm going to go over 10 ways to convince your parents to let you do homeschool. But before I begin, I just want to put it out there that I go to public school as well, and I will too try out these myself, because who doesn't want to do homeschool? And yes, all of these strategies were created by me. Anyways, let's get into the video. Here's 10 ways to convince your parents to let you do homeschool. Strategy 1. Work for it. If you are someone who is willing to do a lot of work, then this strategy might just work for you. I would suggest asking your parents if you could earn doing homeschool by helping them out more often, or doing chores, or if you already do them, do extra. Remember to not fall off task and prove yourself worthy enough to be able to stay home and do homeschool. This strategy might not work well for everyone, but it wouldn't hurt to try. Strategy 2. Annoy your parents about it. Let me just say this right off the bat. If your parents have a short temper, I would suggest not trying this one. It's not worth getting scolded for, trust me. But if your parents aren't like that, then what I suggest is at least once or twice a day, ask them about signing you up for homeschool. Otherwise, just bring it up during a conversation, ask for it for your birthday, or put it on your Christmas list. I mean, who wouldn't love seeing themselves signed up for homeschool on Christmas? It would make the holiday even more jolly. Another fun thing to do is place sticky notes, posters, or pieces of paper around the house on the walls, windows, or doors saying you want to do homeschool. It might just work out for you. Strategy 3. Bribing. I think most of us has done this to someone to get something we wanted. Well, it's that easy. Just bribe your parents into something they want or need. For some examples, you could say that you will give them a certain amount of money, do extra chores, listen intently, and so much more for just letting you do homeschool. And if I'm going to be completely honest, bribing is probably going to work for most people. And if not, that's okay, because this next strategy might actually help you. Strategy 4. Be more respectful. I know some of you are probably already pretty respectful to your parents, which is great, but if you want this to work, you're going to have to be even more respectful. Don't disobey them, always follow their directions, do what they tell you to do, respond and reply politely to anything they say, and anything else you can think of. After a while of being really kind to your parents, ask them about signing you up for homeschool, and they might just say yes. Strategy 5. Pretend like you're going insane. Yeah, this one most likely won't work for anyone, unless your parents are extremely gullible. But hey, it's a fun addition. If you still want to try it, go for it. I would suggest acting like school is your worst nightmare and describe it terribly to your parents. Then after a few days, act crazy. Like ignoring them, act like you're staring blankly at nothing, and act like you've just seen the scariest thing you could ever see or think of. Maybe even act a bit traumatized. Most parents will see right through it, or won't really care, so this one probably won't work. But if you still want to try, go right ahead. Strategy 6. Say how much easier it would be. For this strategy, just tell your parents how much easier it would be to do homeschool. For some examples, you could say,
"You wouldn't have to drive me to school and back every day,"
or,
"You wouldn't have to pay as much as you do for public school."
also, to clear us out, normally anywhere you live, homeschool is cheaper than public school, and if the examples I gave you doesn't seem like something you would say or use, try to come up with your own, or use AI to create one. I think this is a really great strategy, and I might just try this one for myself. Strategy 7. Be sneaky. Don't actually try this one, alright? This one is a joke strategy. Don't take this advice and actually do it unless you want to get grounded for a lifetime. So what you're going to want to do is sneak on whatever app that you're using that signs you up for homeschool on practically any device you own. And if you don't know your mom's or dad's email, password, and phone number, trick them into saying it or find out yourself. Sometimes being sneaky can be really fun. And then insert all that, use their credit card to pay the fees and blame it on your sibling or cousin, and there you have it. That's a fun way of doing homeschool without your parents' approval, because they probably won't figure it out until school starts, which means they can't pull you out because school already started. Also, remember, don't actually try this one, and don't take this seriously. Strategy 8. Make deals. When making deals, it's good to know that you should never back out of one, because sometimes there can be consequences depending on what it is. So, if you're someone who's going to try this strategy, remember, there's no turning back. So, what you're going to want to do is agree to something that your parents decided for you to do, and in return, ask them to let you do homeschool. If they say yes, then make sure to do well on whatever your side of the deal was, and don't back out of this, because the consequence for this would be losing your chance to do homeschool, and you probably don't want that. If you complete your part of the deal, your parents parents will most likely reward you with the reward of signing you up for homeschool. If they say no, that means they lied, which also means you can't trust your parents. Sometimes even the people you thought you trusted the most can't be trustworthy. Strategy 9. Yap about it. This strategy is sort of like the second strategy, which was annoying your parents, but in a way, it's different. And I guess if you do this for the second strategy as well, then I guess these are basically the same for you. So all you have to do is continuously yap, which is basically just constantly talking or constantly talking about the same thing. Just yap about them letting you do homeschool 24/7 or at least a few times a day. If it frustrates your parents, then maybe they will finally let you do homeschool. You never know, sometimes you could get pretty lucky just like that. Strategy 10. Team up with your sibling. As you can already tell, you need a sibling to do this one, unless a friend or cousin can help you with this. And for this strategy, it's different from the others, because for this one, it's really simple. For this strategy, all you need to do is use any of the other strategies that I just went over, but team up with your sibling to do it. Two people can sometimes help you out a lot more. I mean, it's like a 2v2, your parents versus you and your sibling. Alright, well, that 10th strategy just about concludes this video. I hope for any of you out there that goes to public school and wants to do homeschool but your parents won't let you, at least one of these strategies will help you out. Comment down below if I should make more videos like this, and make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Also, if you're watching this on the day it was posted, which is Sunday, November 2nd. My birthday is tomorrow, so if you want in the comments, you can wish me happy early birthday, or if you're watching this on a later date, after Monday, you can say happy late birthday if you want, or not comment anything, or if you're commenting or watching this tomorrow, you can say happy birthday. I would really appreciate it and love if you did that. Well, I'll see you next video. Bye!